Hello everybody, this is quixQuery here, and today we are back in the Sky Factory 2.5 world. It's modded, and so I have done a tiny bit of work since the last episode. These cakes are from these things called worn out loot bags, and they don't craft into anything, and they look like common loot bags though, but they don't craft the same way into the uncommon loot bags, and so I just get cake from each and every one of them. It's the same one every time. Not sure why. Anyway, since the last episode, I have done a couple of small little things. This is one of them. We have essentially fully automatic dirt generation. All we do is put rotten flesh in here, and it'll make it into dirt over time. So, yeah, the transfer nodes just put the dirt in and take the dirt out. Yeah, pretty cool. I've also modified this mob farm a little bit so that it actually is safer and works now every time. So if we wait for these spiders to die... Okay. Whoa. Okay, anyway. So I put the fan there so that all of the mobs get blown back against these iron spikes, which do actually kill the mobs rather than take them down to half a heart like the wooden ones. And okay, now the fan's on. Anyway, and they get blown back against the what's it called? Vacuum hopper. There we go. Right back there, and all of their items and stuff get sucked up in there, and yeah, get picked up by the transfer node and put into chests for us to be able to collect. Yeah. So, anyway, it actually works now. It is fully maintenance free. I don't have to do anything to it other than maybe flick the lever on the fan occasionally to let the spiders fall down, because otherwise they won't fall down and they'll just stay up there. But anyway, I've gotten quite a ton of loot bags from these things. It's going super well. Okay, the other thing I've done is experiment with I've looked around at a ton of different items and stuff from a ton of different mods. I was looking at Tinker's Construct and I saw these casting channels. So I've been experimenting around with these a little bit, but unfortunately I wasn't able to make it completely the way I wanted to, because bits of it get left over once you're done. But if you just put one right here, it'll pour out 5 ingots at a time rather than just one, and it'll cast them all, and then with the transfer node right there, it'll just take them into this chest. And then we have another transfer node right here, which takes all the items from this chest and puts them into here. So, yeah. Just some basic automation stuff over there. Yeah, but this casting channel stuff is really interesting. It would be super nice if I only used this smeltery, whatever it's called, the smeltery thing, for one type of metal. And if I did, then all I would ever have to do is click on the seared faucet once, and it would just pour all the stuff out. But I use it for everything, and so I have to yeah, make sure that there aren't tiny little bits of liquid left in each of these pans. So I have just disconnected this one with the right click of my pickaxe, and so now this casting channel essentially just acts as a little bit of extra storage for the liquid that poured out of the seared faucet. And so we can get 5 ingots at a time from one right click rather than just one. We have now 40 quadruple compressed cobblestone and 5 world interaction upgrades. Yeah, but other than that, not much has been going on. Yeah. Anyway, for the rest of this episode, I was thinking about getting started on our main island system, and so what I'm thinking as far as that goes is having like 5 islands surrounding one central island, that will be centered around 0, 0. But if we check out our F3 menu, we notice that we are not at 0, 0. And so what we are going to do is we are going to take this tuberous jetpack. I'm not sure how long it will last or whatever, and we are going to use something I've heard about called an angel block, which is obsidian, gold ingot, feathers, and so I realized last episode, after I filmed last episode, that we have obsidian in this chest right here, but we take this angel block, we should be able to just, I'm actually curious what it looks like. Do you just like right click to place it? I wonder. Anyway, we are going to try by putting this tuberous jetpack on. Let's see what it looks like. It looks exactly like the image. Has a thing on the front. Okay. Oh! What? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I had no idea. That's super funny. Oh my goodness. I got a baked potato. A baked potato was left on my gravestone up here. Oh my goodness, yes. That is the best item in the entire game, that tuberous jetpack right there. Oh my goodness, that's super funny. So, now that our potato jetpack adventure didn't work out, we are going to start generating power using a lava generator, because we have lava over here. Anyway, but to make the lava generator, we need all this stuff. Yeah. So I've also been looking around at this angel block a little bit, and you can just right click on the sky and place it, and instantly break it with your pickaxe. So you can just like look out into nowhere and just place it right there. So that's actually really cool. That's pretty cool that they were able to add that into the game. So yeah. So I made our power generator right here, our lava generator, and we are just going to put it right here next to the stuff for now. And we look at it, it's full of lava now, and it should be generatoro. Yes, it is generating power. I like that. Awesome. Now, we need some sort of a way to charge up if I were to make, say, a jetpack or something else. So we need to figure out what could be used to charge up something using the RF from this generator. So I will figure that out and be back when I know. So I've done a bit of research and I have figured it out. The machine that we want to make is an energetic infuser. There we go. Anyway, in order to make this, we just need a bit of materials, some gold, some silver, a machine frame, which is silver, and another machine frame, which is another machine frame, which is another machine frame. We probably just need this one. I don't know, though. We'll figure it out. Anyway, iron and a 10 gear, which is iron and 10 surrounding it. Anyway, we need a bunch of stuff. And so I'm going to gather the stuff together, and we will do this. And by the way, this is how the channel works. It just stores a little bit of extra while the other stuff gets pumped out after it's done, and it just keeps pumping the stuff in. And here we are. Okay, so now we have an energetic infuser. We have built it. And if we come over here, yes, okay, it is getting power from the other thing. And so now we can just stick something in here and it will charge it. Awesome. Super cool. Well, now we need something to use in it, so let's, I guess, just make a jetpack. Awesome. We're just going to make the tier 1 lead jetpack. Maybe. What is conductive iron? How do you make conductive iron, though? redstone is more value than lead is. So we are just going to make the leadstone jetpack. Leather strap. Oh boy, this is going to be exciting. Getting materials together commences now. This is the best recipe I was able to find for leather, which means that we need to start on Botania. So we need Botania. So we need the book for Botania, which should hopefully be in here with the crafting recipe somewhere. Maybe. So, a change of plans because it requires a book in order to make the Lexico Botania, which actually kind of makes sense. But in order to make a book, I need leather, and I don't have any books lying around. And so I opened a bunch of common loot bags until I got something that I could make leather out of, and so we got leather pants. And so in order to convert this, we need a pulverizer, and which means we need to do some more crafting. So I will be back momentarily. And here's our pulverizer. Ta-da! Okay, now we need to power the pulverizer. Just put it right next to here. Awesome. And so we should just be able to put our pants in there, and we should be able to get leather out of it. And now we got leather. Okay, now we can make the rest of our jetpack. Woohoo! Ta-da! We got a leadstone jetpack. That was a lot of crafting, and we used our pulverizer here with some netherrack that I made using lava and redstone to get the sulfur for the this leadstone flux capacitor, which is required for our jetpack. Anyway, and so we use the pulverizer for that, but we are going to charge our leadstone jetpack in our energetic infuser. Oh yeah. And then we're going to try it out. Oh yeah. Leadstone jetpack. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh wow. That's going to make me take fall damage, but that's okay. Awesome. That is super cool. Woohoo! That is neat. Now, what we can do is we can use F3 to find 0, 0 and grab some dirt along with our cobble and make a platform at 0, 0, which is the main thing I wanted to do in today's episode. We are off in the void, and we can kind of see our platform all the way over there. I have placed the angel block, which is pretty cool, actually. I don't know, did it. Let's take this jetpack off, just in case. No, let's not take the jetpack off in case I fall into the void. Okay, we want to be at, Y is 50, 8, 9, and then we want grass on top. And then we want this to be centered around 0, 0, 2, 1, 0, and this way towards Z coordinate 0. There we are. This is it. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we have started up on the island. I've already gone back once to pick up a lot of extra dirt, and we've used it all up already, and this is what we have so far, but that's okay. We will get a lot. This is going to be a 25 by 25 circle. So 25 is the diameter of this circle, and we are going to fill in the entire thing. So we need to finish the outline right there and then get some other stuff. But for now, we have some grass seeds, and so I want to plant those so that we get some stuff started, so the grass gets to start spreading, and we'll save these other two for some of the other islands. And so we are just going to fly back to our island way over here. That actually looks really cool on the map. If you look on the map in the upper right corner, our little semicircle, 3/4 of a circle actually is what it is. Kind of looks cool in the mini map. And back over to our little temporary base right here. Awesome. Woohoo! And our jetpack is still over halfway on its fuel. Oh yeah. Let's just charge it up anyway, because I like charging things up. There is one more thing I want to do today, and that is make an automatic sieve. And now, my first alloy has been smelted in our Tinker's Construct smeltery. Molten invar. And so we are going to pour it out into the ingot form, and that is nickel and iron in the smeltery to make invar. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so mistakes were made. I made invar in our little smeltery, and I made a machine chassis and our automatic sieve, and you can see that invar is one of the options here, and a machine chassis in the middle is also one of the options. But for the machine chassis, we needed electrical steel, which is silicon, and steel, which is iron and pulverized coal. Yeah. So I need to figure out whether I want to make electrum, which is gold and silver. That actually sounds a lot easier than a lot of other stuff, so that's probably what we're going to go with, is the electrum gear. Woohoo! And now, my second alloy in the furnace, electrum. We got 8 of it in there, and we are going to pour that out now. So now we have some gravel, and we have finished up our automatic sieve, and we have a chest which is just coming out from this sieve from a transfer node, and so we are just gonna put a bunch of stuff in there, and it should make stuff and hopefully pump it out into the other thing. Yes it does. Awesome. Now the other question I have is, does this work with compressed stuff? Okay, say we have compressed gravel. If we bring that over to our sieve right here and switch it out, can I not put compressed gravel in there? Let's take this out after it's done here real quick. Okay. Oh, okay. So, our auto sieve has been working. It's been working hard. I made some speed upgrades from this mod. It is X Astries. Anyway, you made some pyrotheum dust, and we've already made some electron and some invar, so that wasn't too hard at all. Anyway, and so we got 6 speed upgrades in here, and so this is running a little bit faster. The other thing I did was I added a couple extra crucibles onto the end right here, so that we now have some additional crucibles producing lava for our lava generator over here, so that it will work a little bit better and faster. But we have 1 pyrotheum dust left over, and if we put our bucket into there, maybe, I don't know how this works. Can we put pyrotheum dust into here? Okay, I'm pretty sure we can make blazing pyrotheum bucket. Okay, pyrotheum dust. This is a fluid transposer, right? Blazing pyrotheum dust. Oh, okay. So what happens is we need to put the fluid into here, and so we need to already have the fluid in order to put it into here, and then it will put the fluid from the tank form into the bucket. So, so we need to put this into our smeltery over here so we can get some pyrotheum. And then we need to pump it out and make a bunch of transfer pipes and pipe it all the way over to our machine over there. So I will get started on that. So I made a bunch of transfer pipes, and we are completely out of redstone now, but our pyrotheum is on its way over right now, I believe. Ooh, we have it in there. It should be able to transfer to this. Here, let's augmentation config. Okay, we need okay, I'm not sure how this works, but right now we have this. Okay, maybe we need to switch this up with a wrench. Oh boy. Wrench. Oh boy. Yet a wrench. Crescent hammer. Sure. Iron and a piece of tin. That's pretty simple. We can even do that on camera. 1, 2, 3. And a piece of tin. Ta-da! In our crafting bench over here. Awesome. And we should just be able to right-click on this. And so now, if we right-click on it, that's one of the red sides. Aha! See? There we go. Oh, okay. That only gave us 100 millibuckets. Oh boy, we need some more of that stuff in order to be able to make a bucket of it. But unfortunately, that requires sulfur, which we need. In order to get, we need to pulverize netherrack, which I have my pulverizer right here. Let's just hook that up. Okay. So, but in order to get netherrack, we need either to go to the nether, or we need lava and some redstone. And we are completely out of redstone for now. So, what we are going to do is we are going to go to the nether. Oh yeah! Nether portal has been made, and we are ready to go there and get some netherrack. This might be a bad place. So there's like clouds and stuff everywhere. Is there netherrack somewhere, is my question. Or is it just gonna be... cloud? I think we're above any possibility of there being stuff right now. So I think we need to go down. What happens if we go... what's that? Sulfur cloud? Hold up. Can we mine that? I don't know. I don't really wanna... Oh, okay. So we just sit in it. Interesting. Oh, I think that's out of the world. Let's go back up. Hopefully we have enough jetpack fuel to make it. I think I'm gonna die. Not enough jetpack fuel to make it to the platform. There is no netherrack in the nether. Why is there no netherrack in the nether? I don't know. But I don't really want to deal with that thing, so I'm just going to go back through to the overworld and deal with my lack of pyrotheum and not as fast of lava generation. So, we are going to end the episode off here, but first, we need to craft up all of the loot bags we have earned from this episode, and we have an absolute ton of them. So, since we've been doing machines today, I'm gonna make one more machine, and that is the crafter. Tier 1, I believe. A machine frame, and some other stuff. Yeah. Oh, okay. I get it. There we go. Okay, crafter, tier 1. Awesome. Now what we can do is come over here, take up our pulverizer, put down our tier 1 crafter, have that load up on RF while we come over here, get some loot bags, as many as we can carry. Actually, I need to... So, I have set up the crafter, and now we have... it's making uncommon loot bags and storing them internally so that it can then craft the uncommon loot bags into rare loot bags. Awesome. I like that. But we still have a ton more loot bags to go through. And we'll probably reset one of the recipes because we only have 2 recipes available for that tier of crafter. And so we're probably going to reset some of the recipes so we can get some of the other, so we can craft the epic loot bags as well, and the epics into legendaries and some other stuff like that. So we have done all that, and so now we are going to do is we are going to change the recipe for the rare loot bag into the recipe for the epic loot bag. Apply, and now all we have to do is put a whole bunch in there, and it should. All we have to do now is take them out. Awesome. And we have some more rare loot bags over here in our storage thingy. Awesome. So we can put those in there, and let's actually, no, not throw them on the ground. We want to put them all in there. Okay, and now for this one, we want to craft that. Awesome. Ta-da! That is 2 legendary loot bags, and we have even more that can be crafted because we have more epic loot bags over here. That's a lot of epic loot bags, my goodness. Okay. And... okay. Awesome. So we have 4 legendary loot bags to open at the end of today's episode. That's pretty cool. Let's hope we get a division sigil from one of them. Copper or berry bush, okay. Wow, the loot bags just tend to be iron or berry bush and crimson rites, okay. Gold or berry bush. Lots of or berry bushes. Silverwood sapling, okay, so no division sigils. This book is filled with strange symbols. Click to study it. Oh, it's a Thaumcraft thing, okay. That's good to know. Anyway, that is all we have time for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.